Today, we are going to be eating only weight loss friendly TikTok recipes for a day, and we're gonna veganize everything. So if you are ready, let's get started. Surprise! The plant-based bundle is officially back, and this time my brand new vegan sushi at home ebook is included. The plant-based bundle is a huge collection of over 100 different plant-based ebooks, guides, and programs for the ridiculously low price of $50. Yes, that is over 100 different ebooks for $50 total. I know it seems too good to be true, but I'm telling you, it is absolutely true. The total value of this bundle is over $4,000, so that is a 99% discount. My sushi ebook has never been part of any bundle, so this is the very first time, and that alone costs $25. So for just double that, you can get over 100 more ebooks, including tons of recipes, vegan transition tips, workout and fat loss guides, and so much more. This bundle is for a limited time only, and it ends on July 14th. So make sure you grab it now using the link below. Don't miss out, you guys, on this amazing deal. I hope you enjoy my ebook along with all the other awesome ebooks. Hey guys, it's Rose, and welcome to another What I Ate in a Day video. So today we are going to be veganizing TikTok viral weight loss friendly recipes. I've been coming across a whole bunch of weight loss friendly, high protein, lower calorie sort of recipes on my feed, and I wanted to veganize them. So none of these are actually vegan, but we're gonna be veganizing these meals, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. I love veganizing a non-vegan recipe. It's one of my favorite things to do. So very exciting stuff. The first thing we're gonna be making is something I've been seeing all over my For You page, and I don't even know why I am so intrigued, but we're gonna be trying the Tiffany plate. So there's a girl named Tiffany that is on TikTok, and she makes these like plates, which look very kind of basic, but we are very intrigued, okay? So essentially it's like a plate of vegetables and a few key ingredients, one of which is cottage cheese and mustard, okay? So that's her little dip. So she'll dip her like vegetables in the cottage cheese and mustard, and she also eats that with chicken apple sausage. Okay, so obviously we're not eating that. We're gonna do a vegan version, and hearts of palm. So that's the thing that intrigued me, okay? Because I love hearts of palm. So I'm like, I'm gonna try this. So we're gonna veganize this plate. Let's go. Now for the vegan version, I am using field roast smoked apple and sage sausage, which I'm just gonna air fry this to prepare it. Oh, this one looks funky. Air fryer time. All right, while that is in the air fryer, I'm gonna make the vegan cottage cheese. Bear in mind, I don't even remember what cottage cheese tasted like, so we'll see. So first, I have some vegan Greek yogurt. This is just plain, unsweetened vegan Greek yogurt. This is like the easier method. Plain vegan Greek yogurt. Into this, I'm gonna add some lemon juice. Might be too much lemon juice, we'll find out. We also have some nutritional yeast, some salt. First, I'm just gonna mix this up. From what I remember, I feel like cottage cheese doesn't really taste like anything. Am I wrong? Let me know. So if this is too lemony, I might add some more vegan Greek yogurt. Let's see. Not bad. I don't think it's too lemony. Maybe a little more salt, maybe even more nooch, actually. But again, I don't know if it's supposed to taste like anything. It's good though. It's nice and tangy. Here we go. Now we're gonna crumble in some extra firm tofu. I might need more yogurt, but I feel like after some time, this is gonna get more liquidy because the tofu has, you know, water content. Okay, so we're gonna just mix this, and that's basically it. I might add some garlic powder. It's good. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of miso. Maybe a little more. So miso's gonna give it a little bit more of that kind of pungent taste, but I don't know, is it supposed to taste pungent? Cottage cheese, it's just like crumbly, kind of creamy. Not too much of a taste. I'm just thinning the miso paste out with a little bit of water, and then I'm just gonna add it in there. I mean, it tastes good. I don't know if it tastes like cottage cheese. Tiny bit of garlic powder. So there's the vegan cottage cheese. I think we can now make our plate. It's super simple. All right, so entire point of this plate is that you have a few key things, such as the cottage cheese, the sausage, hearts of palm, and then you just mix and match whatever vegetables, like fresh vegetables and fruit. So, and maybe some like pickled stuff. So I'm just gonna prepare what I wanna add into my plate. So I have some broccoli. She does a lot of raw broccoli, and I'm a big fan of broccoli, so we can definitely do that. I have some radishes. I have cauliflower, a peeled carrot, and I have some cucumber too. Few strawberries, and I think we can now assemble. All right, let's assemble my vegan Tiffany plate. First, I have my vegan cottage cheese. Recipe is on my blog. I'm gonna do a pretty generous amount. This is a lot of protein, so we like that. And then on top of the cottage cheese, she puts mustard, like a pretty big amount. There you go. Then we can add key ingredient, hearts of palm, one of my favorite things ever. Got 4 big pieces in here. I think I'll do 2. That. Ooh. And then I have broccoli, cauliflower, a lot of cauliflower, some radishes. It's like a rabbit food plate. What's going on? Cucumber, carrot, strawberries, a vegan smoked apple and sage sausage by Field Roast, which I've air fried. Just gonna put it somewhere here. It's getting pretty full over here. One last thing, we have a vegan Baby Bell cheese. Ooh, so I'm gonna add that there. Oh, there's the Tiffany plate. I'm gonna have this for breakfast. All right, time to try the vegan Tiffany plate. Very TikTok viral. Let's give it a go. This is the veganized version, my friends. It's a huge plate. So basically how she eats this is like, she basically like dips everything into the cottage cheese and mustard, except for maybe like the fruit. Okay, so let's give it a go. Let's start with the vegan sausage, which I air fried. All right, so cottage cheese and mustard, vegan sausage. Sausage is good. Cottage cheese is quite mild. I think that's supposed to be like this. We're doing broccoli with the cottage cheese and mustard. Now we have a radish with cottage cheese and mustard. Cauliflower with vegan cottage cheese and mustard. Hearts of palm, one of my favorite things ever. Hearts of palm with cottage cheese and mustard. I just love hearts of palm. Cucumber with cottage cheese and mustard. Okay. Carrot with vegan cottage cheese and mustard. Think I need more mustard. So basically the cottage cheese itself, and I heard this from other people as well, so I don't think it's because it's vegan, but it like doesn't have much of a taste. So the mustard kind of just brings out the taste. Now the vegan Baby Bell, because sometimes they put cheese on this plate. Let's try this alone. Now with cottage cheese and mustard. Okay. Next is a strawberry on its own. Okay. I mean, it's food. It's not bad. It's just like a lot of fresh fruits and veg, a lot of random things. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna come back with my verdict. I mean, it's food, you know? It's not bad. It's kind of like a fancy veggies and dip situation. I like the fact that there's a lot of variety and that there's tons of veggies, fruit. You can mix and match. Of course, I love that there's hearts of palm. I like mustard, so that works. One thing I forgot, I was gonna add this as well. Pickled beans. She also adds a lot of pickled stuff to the plates, usually. Woo! I'm gonna eat this. I'll be right back with the verdict. It's like a lot of chewing, you know? Not gonna lie, this is taking forever to eat. I mean, I may have added too much on the plate, so I might just like save a few things for later, but it's like, man, it's forever. Which is a good thing, because it does slow down your eating, because I normally eat really, really fast. I normally eat a meal in like 5-10 minutes. With this, so much chewing, because it's like raw veggies. Like, I'm kind of bored. All right, guys, I'm full And I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I'm tired of eating. My mouth hurts. So, I mean, I finished most of it, so I'm just leaving some vegetables. I'm gonna eat this later. And even this heart's a palm, I just can't. Oh, I'm gonna finish this strawberry though. Let me give you the nutritional breakdown for this vegan plate. Approximate. The vegan cottage cheese I made, I used a vegan Greek yogurt, and it's a little bit higher in calories, but also higher in protein. And I just kind of like guesstimated that I ate about a third of what I made. So that vegan cottage cheese serving is about 174 calories. And then I just plugged everything into my Fitness Pal, and apparently my plate, which was pretty jam-packed, was 565 calories. The sausage was about 200 calories, by the way, and 41.5 grams of protein. So that's pretty good. I thought it would be a little bit lower in calories, but yeah, the vegan cottage cheese, maybe I ate too much cottage cheese, who knows? But yeah, 565 calories, but again, this was like a gigantic plate, and I had quite a bit of vegan cottage cheese, and also 41.5 grams of protein, though. That's pretty good. Usually I aim for like 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal, if I can. So really high in protein, because I had that vegan cottage cheese, which was high in protein because I used vegan Greek yogurt and tofu, both of which are high in protein. And then of course I had that sausage. And let's talk about this meal. What do I like about this meal? I do like that it emphasizes just eating just fresh fruit and veg, and just kind of like really enjoying like actually eating a vegetable. You know what I'm saying? Like we're basically eating raw veggies and being like, oh my God, it's so tasty. Yes, we're dipping it in the mustard and cottage cheese, but still, I think it's very rare nowadays that we're like eating, you know, just fresh fruits and vegetables just as is. So that's really nice. I like the variety aspect of it. I like that you can like eat many different things. You guys know I love varieties, so that's another thing. Of course, I love that there's hearts of palm, because I love hearts of palm. It's one of my favorite things ever. And again, I like that it's high in protein. You can mix and match different things. And I like that it takes a long time to eat, because like I said, I normally eat meals really, really quickly, and that causes me to eat more than I need, because your body doesn't realize it's full until like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something like this. If you're like basically just inhaling your meal in like 5 to 10 minutes, which again, I do, then you are gonna wanna eat more. Stuff like broccoli, for example, like raw vegetables, this is gonna be, you know, hard to chew. It's gonna take a long time to chew. It's very hard to eat this quickly. So that causes you to slow down your eating, which makes you feel fuller longer and really like, you know, understand your hunger cues. So I really like that. I think it's kind of boring. I could never eat this every day. Let's be honest. It's giving basic, I hate saying this because I love you people, but basic white girl lunch or something like this, okay? But like healthy basic, okay? But it's like, you don't have to necessarily eat like this to eat healthy, but you know, I kind of like it at the same time. I don't know, it's weird. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Oh, another thing I like is that, you know, these vegetables and stuff, you can just chop it up and prep in advance. So it's really easy once you make your vegan cottage cheese and everything, you're just kind of like putting things on a plate. There's like really no cooking involved. It's super easy. It's very, very like accessible. So that's another thing I like. And the veggies that she typically uses, they don't really go bad very fast, which is another good thing. So for example, like cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, these are veggies that can last a really long time in the fridge. So again, very easy to prep and just put together whenever you want to eat one of these plates. So there you go. Basic, healthy, white girl plate, but I kind of like it. All right, it is time to make lunch. And for lunch, we're gonna make a buffalo chicken salad. It looks really easy. It's high protein. I saw a whole bunch of different recipes for like chicken salad. So I'm like, okay, I'll make a vegan chicken salad, okay? And once again, we are using tofu. And guys, I got a tofu press. Never thought I would get a tofu press, but I got one because I'm gonna make a tofu video, and I thought, hey, I probably should get one. But this is like my first time literally using it. I mean, yeah, it got rid of some water, you know? Tofu press, you don't need to do this, but I thought, hey, I have a tofu press, I might as well. So we're gonna make the vegan buffalo chicken salad. Let's do this. So instead of using shredded chicken, we're gonna use tofu. So I'm just taking a grater, and we're gonna just grate your extra firm tofu. To shred it like that, okay? Now in here, we're gonna add some green onion, some parsley, but I actually don't have parsley. I'm gonna add cilantro instead, and some red onion. And then to season, we're gonna add some onion powder, garlic powder, some salt. Now for the dressing, super simple. Instead of using vegan mayo, we're gonna do vegan Greek yogurt. This is plain vegan Greek yogurt. You can also just use vegan mayo, or you could use just regular plain vegan yogurt. Just make sure it's unsweetened, doesn't have like a vanilla flavor or anything like that. And because this is a buffalo chicken salad, we're gonna add some Frank's red hot sauce. And we're just gonna kind of add as much as we want. I like it spicy. There you go, now let's mix it. Try it. I'm gonna add even more. Frank's red hot sauce, some more garlic powder, a little more salt, a little more onion powder. What's not to love? So next time I make this, I'll probably add some veggies or something like bell pepper, some celery, just kind of bulk it up a little bit more. But here it is. It's super simple, so good. Love this idea. I'm gonna eat it with crackers. So good. And you don't have to make it buffalo as well. You can just leave out the buffalo sauce and just add in like Dijon mustard, other spices. That would be really good too. But cheers. This is so easy. High protein, versatile. You could put this in like a wrap, eat it on its own with crackers, in a sandwich. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. For dinner, we are going to attempt to make this low-calorie sticky beef meal prep by Aussie Fitness. And yeah, obviously we're not using beef. Once again, we're using my favorite vegan protein source, which is tofu, which once again, I am attempting to press. And let's prepare the sauce and all of the little ingredients. Let's see what we need. So I'm actually gonna prep the sauce ingredients into little portion bowls. By the way, I made these at pottery class. How cute are they? Little shot glass. Anyways, I'm gonna portion these in advance so that when we cook, we can just throw things in. So what we're doing is, firstly, we need reduced sugar ketchup. I bought reduced sugar ketchup, no sugar added, or as the Aussies call it, tomato sauce. Yeah, no sugar added. This is like about half the calories of regular ketchup, which I guess means something. It does mean something, okay? So we're just gonna, we gotta measure, okay? So first I'm gonna follow the measurements, and then later, if I need to, I'm gonna adjust the measurements accordingly. It's like, what if it needs more flavor, you know? Then we need barbecue sauce. I'm just using this one here. Most barbecue sauces are vegan from what I know. And the video calls for rice wine vinegar, but I have rice vinegar and we're just gonna go with that. You might be able to just use like white wine vinegar or red wine vinegar, you know, whatever. Or do what I'm doing and use rice vinegar. I'll let you know how it goes. We also need garlic. Oh, actually we need minced garlic. Minced garlic. If you guys don't know my garlic hack by now, where have you been? It's basically a way that I can have garlic all the time. And he said a specific amount, like a gram, but I'm just gonna go all out. It's garlic, you know? I just do as much garlic as I can. And then the last ingredient for the sauce is soy sauce. So he does use light soy sauce, but I don't have light soy sauce. We're just gonna use regular soy sauce. And those are the 5 sauce ingredients. Let's see how this goes. All right, this has been sitting here for some time. Ooh, let's see how much. Okay, not bad. Quite satisfying, actually. Okay. A lot of water there. If I had time, I would have frozen the tofu, but I did not have time. If you freeze it, if you didn't know, the tofu texture changes a lot and it becomes like a lot more kind of meaty, and it's also better for marinating. So that's a little tip if you need it, okay? Anyway, we have a block of tofu here. So I'm also gonna cut up 2 bell peppers. That's a lot of bell pepper. We're also gonna take 1 onion and I'm gonna slice this or dice this up actually. We're gonna dice it. So now that our tofu is pressed, we're gonna take a vegetable peeler and we're gonna peel this into nice thin strips. Now you don't have to do it like this. I thought it would be fun. You can just use a knife and just cut up strips as well. Up to you, but let's see how this goes. So obviously you want kind of it to fit your vegetable peeler. This one fits pretty perfectly. So we're just gonna carefully just, ooh, look at that. And as you can see, we get these really thin slices. And again, you don't have to do it like this. You could just use a knife. But this is kind of fun. And it's quite satisfying. All right, now that we have these strips, I'm gonna add them into a bowl. And don't worry if they break up a little bit, like who cares? But it's fun. Look at these fun strips. Okay, so now into the strips, we're gonna add some vegetable oil. We don't need a lot, just to coat the strips slightly and just Just be a little bit more gentle with these, you know? We don't want it to break apart too much. And I am gonna add some cornstarch. It's gonna make this a little bit more crispy on the outside. Give a little bit more of a chew to these strips. You don't have to do this part, by the way, but if you wanna kind of make it a little bit more sort of crispy on the outside, then a little bit of cornstarch does the trick. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna season this just a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of onion powder, a bit of garlic powder, and then just a little pinch of salt. Okay, well, my strips are breaking, but hey, who cares, right? And I decided I'm gonna air fry these just a little. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of winging it at this point. Ideally, I don't want them to touch too much, but I also don't have patience, so I'm just gonna go with it. Again, I feel like I'm doing extra steps for no reason, but let's see. That's one tray. You don't have to air fry this. You could just cook this on a pan with a little bit of oil. Okay, I'm gonna stick these in the air fryer. I'm gonna do maybe like 380 degrees for like maybe 10 minutes and see what happens. In the meantime, I'm gonna cook up with a tiny bit of oil the vegetables while the tofu is cooking. All right, once the oil is heated up, I'm gonna add the bell pepper, onion. While that's cooking, you wanna mix together the sauce. So we're gonna add the reduced sugar ketchup, barbecue sauce, rice wine vinegar, or in my case, I'm just using rice vinegar, soy sauce, and minced garlic. Gonna mix this well. Give this a little taste. Woo! Pretty good. All right, so once the veggies are softened, and cooked mostly, we're gonna add the sauce. Now I feel like I did use too many veggies here. Okay, this is not enough sauce. What's going on here? Oh, if I have to make more sauce. Could have been I have too many bell peppers. I did not measure it out. I added a little splash of water. Okay, it's looking a little better, but we'll definitely need some more sauce. BRB. For now, I'm gonna turn this off until the tofu is done cooking. All right, this is what the tofu is looking like out of the air fryer. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It's nice and slightly crispy, but you know, it's still gonna be a little bit tender. Pretty good. Okay, we're gonna stick it into the stir fry and let's see what happens. All right, let's stick this into the stir fry. I haven't added any extra sauces yet because I wanna add this first and then mix this together first. And then I'll taste it, add whatever accordingly, okay? No, I'm just gonna, the other tray. Right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add some dark soy sauce to give it a little bit more of that beefy look, you know? All right, I did end up mixing in some more sauce. I will have the final sauce measurements in my blog post, so just check that out. I just made a little bit more sauce, not the entire batch more, but just a bit more. Here we go. Oh, it's looking good. This is what it's looking like. Not exactly what I envisioned, but it looks pretty good. Woo! Final touches. We're gonna add some sesame seeds and green onion. Ooh. And then I'm gonna eat this with rice. I decided I am gonna try some of this before pottery class because it looks so good and I do need to do a little taste test for you guys. So this is the tofu stir fry. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but basically it's the vegan take on the sticky beef stir fry. Changed a few things up, but it looks absolutely epic. Let's just get a nice little bite here. I have it over rice. Why can't I use chopsticks? I am an Asian woman. That's so good. I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. Delicious. It's easy. I definitely recommend doing the cornstarch thing with the tofu because it makes it kind of like nice and chewy, slightly more meaty tasting, just puts it all together. The sauce is delicious. Oh, it's so good. Actually, I'm definitely gonna make this again. I think it's really, really tasty. And I think the thin slices of tofu does make a difference. A lot more flavor gets in there. And yeah, delicious. Great for meal prep and completely vegan. So that is the veganized version of the sticky beef stir fry or sticky beef meal prep. And I will have the recipe below linked in the description for all of the relevant recipes. They will be linked below. Anyway, guys, this is super yummy. Highly recommend making this. Love this. And I'm gonna calculate the calories and I'll let you know what that is. All right, you guys, so that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed me following these weight loss friendly recipes and veganizing them. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you want more, let me know as well, because I can do more of these. It's super fun and I did enjoy every meal. Yes, I haven't finished the final meal yet because I'm going to Pottery and I'm going to eat it there, but I tasted it as you saw and it was absolutely delicious, so pretty excited to eat that. And yeah, that was really good. I very much enjoyed that. All the relevant recipes will be linked below, so definitely check out those recipes. And yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Make sure you thumbs up this video, and guys, make sure you check out my trips that I'm hosting this year. I'm going to Turkey, Greece, and Bali. So those trips and the info, all the dates, the itineraries, all of that will be linked below. So make sure you check that out and book your spot if you want to travel with me somewhere in the world. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!